can perform plastic surgery. Any doctor, any general practitioner, what you need to make sure is that your plastic surgeon is a board certified plastic surgeon. My sister is a doctor. She can perform plastic. She's allowed to perform plastic surgery in America, but but she's not trained as a plastic surgeon.
I don't want to.
My great uncle was a plastic surgeon, board certified plastic surgeon.
I like Coco. I like Coco.
Number two,
she's Nigerian,
be honest. Be honest to yourself. If you are not healthy enough to go underneath, it's an elective surgery, which means if you go and you do your blood work and anything is off, no, I'm being serious. No, when you hear people die, you don't hear all those stories. Was the sister healthy? Did she listen to the doctor when the doctor said no? Did she go and find another doctor after the first doctor said, I'm telling you what lots of women do. I'm telling you, look, trust me, I know more people that have had surgery and I know more people that have died from surgery than you. That's assumption. Women don't, I'm telling you, this body thing, people be wanting, you see how people be not paying their rent so they can buy a purse so they can show off? That's how people behave with surgery. They're not thinking that they can die on the table.
Then I just actually, there's a link here.
You could also die while driving your car. But what I'm saying is that I'm saying that if you're going to do surgery, you need to stop drinking. If you smoke, then no smoking.
You can't do that.
And it's not like 2 weeks before your surgery. I mean like 3 to 6 months.
Don't listen to Coke.
I'm being serious. No drinking, no alcohol, 6 months. No, if you want to do elective surgeries, you have to be clean. All the junk food, you can't eat it. I'm being serious. You have to be healthy to do plastic surgery.
Don't get it.
Okay.
I'm telling you that. Don't get it. Okay, turn up the 4 levels from there. Right there. Yep. Boom. 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 Say something in the mic one time. Press talk.
Salute.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Press talk on that one. Perez. Yo. No. On the Mac. Yeah. See that little button where is that? The cursor at? That's the talk button. I did. Press the mouse. Yeah. Press it. See where it say talk at? I did. Press that. Boom. Press it. Say
something.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
That sounded good. Now let me know when you're ready so I can start it. Ready.
I'm ready. Yeah, we can start.
Go.
We always ready.
Oh shit. Hold on.
So always ready. Hello.
Yeah, go.
Okay. So ready. You see where it says option over there?
Let me do it.
Go all the way. Okay, go ahead.
It's fine for 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Where's option?
Centura, shout out. So in Chicago, let's get it, my brother.
Option. What you trying?
Not there.
Yeah, you want to come?
Option. No, hold on, guys. Sorry.
Excuse me.
Go to record.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, that's good. They're good.
Oh, there. You have to press
that record from the king.
Be recording? No, you could. You know what? Let's take
the green one.
The green button all the way on top.
Oh, yeah, press that. Yeah,
all right.
So we live.
Yeah, y'all can take the headphones off. Yeah.
Yes, we are live. Hello, people. Hello, aka Promotions in the building. Y'all already know I've been talking about this interview for like 2 to 3 weeks already. So the day is finally here. I am extra hype. Y'all already know how I operate, so I'm going to let the artist introduce himself and let you know what he got going on.
All right. First off, thank you for having me. Shout out to your show. I always talk to her through Instagram. It's funny. I actually get into Miha is an amazing feeling, and then I pull up and my partner in crime is here. That just threw everything off. You know what I mean? Like for real. I go by LazaruaTopDon. Shout out to everybody on IG, everybody that's listening. For those that don't know me, I mean, just get in tune with me from music to just doing things in the community to saving hip hop.
So I'm just gonna hit you because I don't think people really know. I did my research on you, so I would like my listeners to know how long you really been doing this.
I've been making music since I was 9 years old. I come from a musical dynasty and royal bloodline family of music, so music is embedded in me. It comes from my uncles and the rest of my forefathers and grandfathers, even from Cuba.
Okay. Yes, I was gonna say. So you are Cuban.
Yes.
Bronx is where your stomping grounds.
Yes, the Bronx is my stomping ground.
Okay, that's what's up. So I have think I have 2 songs for you. What is the most recent thing that you did?
Right now there's a song with me and Dice Peso. It's called "Knock It Off." Right now, we telling all the people, to stop lying, knock it off, keep it, keep it real. And then afterwards, I have my other song called "Swipes."
Okay.
Right now, that is produced by DJ Verdict out of New Jersey. Shout out DJ Verdict, really great person.
Shout out.
You already know.
All right, so I'm gonna take it off for you for 1 second. So I have a special person in the building. I love her. And I almost forgot that she was coming today, so I'm so hyped. So we got Jamie in the building, Real Raw Radio Podcast. You already know what it is.
You know what it stands for. Thank you for having me.
Yes, anytime.
Did you know I was coming?
No.
Surprise.
My partner in crime surprised me.
That's how we gotta do it around here. Yes.
Yeah, I've been saying I was gonna pop out on him for so long. Things just happen. I have a question though.
Of course.
Right? So when you said that you come from a royal family or dynasty of musicians and artists and stuff, name some, can you?
Of course, Arsenio Rodriguez, Kike Hernandez, Lázaro Negro. These are all Spanish, basically artists and percussionists and drummers and saxophone players that were part of my family that wound up having their own band. The band in Spanish was called, Arsenio Rodriguez and Si Conjunto. So that means, and his band. So what my uncle did was he basically took my other uncle, my other grandfather, and told him to just stop watching him making music and get your butts up and get down with us.
I know that's
and
right.
then the dynasty, the reason it came from is because literally on their actual, and this is what I try to explain to people, on their actual birth certificates in Cuba, it was Don Arsenio Rodriguez. It was Don Kike. It was Don Lázaro El Negro. So I'm named after them. So when they ask me, oh, okay, well, why are you Lazarus Don? Well, I come from a Don family. So that's why it's
like a real Don.
Like a real Don family.
Right,
like actually,
original.
yes, like if you was to look up in certain history, like there was times where my uncle played for Fidel Castro. He played for John F. Kennedy. You understand what I'm saying? There was a lot of things that they did at that time because people were at a different mind state and the world was at a different point of racism in the world.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Has he ever played with Celia Cruz?
Yes, he has.
She's my favorite.
Yes, and I have pictures with my uncle, my other uncle, Chocolate. I have a picture in my phone that I'll show them afterwards when we get off live, with him and Celia Cruz. I have an autographed picture from Celia Cruz to my mom and a lot of other people, and everything basically still with me.
Okay, nice.
I always said I want a Celia Cruz, Pedro Knight kind of love. I swear to God. You ever seen the documentary on her?
No.
You have to.
No.
Well, since we're on the topic and we're here, we letting off shots, tell Celia Cruz manager to holler at me. I've been DMing for a minute. I'm trying to get something done for a long time.
I know that's right.
That's a fact.
Yes.
She's amazing.
Okay. I'm not that familiar with her, but yes,
we'll
you are
educate
amazing.
you and show you.
Yes, that's it.
Peace to everybody on the live. I'll see y'all.
What is your legacy? What are you planning on leaving behind with the whole hip hop?
That I'm the best in the Bronx.
Okay.
Literally.
Okay.
I'm not even joking around. Like you could go to other Bronx artists that tell you it's real hard to beat Laz on the verse. It's not something that I just made up. It's something that I learned that I'm really good at.
Okay.
Sometimes there's things in life that you're excellent at, and there's sometimes things that's just natural and God given. My talent is just natural and God given. Okay. I go to any melody, it doesn't even matter. I rhyme to anything. I break my own stuff. I ghostwrite for other people. I'm on other people's albums that you'll see me have written their portion. And then there's some that, of course, I can't mention, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
And I've learned that the reason why that happens to me, is because I channel all my pain through my music. Mm-hmm. Literally, you will see me put something that I went through in a song and be like, I just go through that. Did you put that in the song? Mm-hmm. I really do.
Okay.
So that's my interjectional exercise. Everybody has to have one. Some people smoke weed, some people drink. I drink, I smoke and all that, but that's not what I do. I can get into a studio without having to be high, having to be nothing. Yeah. The music just gives me my own natural feeling. It takes me somewhere else. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yes. Okay, that's what's up. So Jay, since you have a little closer relationship with him, is there any other questions that
she can ask what she wants?
I was like,
So he did the 5-borough tour because I had done the 5-borough tour.
Okay, yes.
So he was actually one of the artists for the Bronx.
Yes.
And when we were in the studio and he came, he went into the studio and he did not want to hear the beat. And he rhymed just quietness and then added his shit to the beat after.
Okay.
Which I thought was amazing because I was doing the 5-borough tour. I'm now to the Bronx.
Yeah.
And I've never seen no one do that. And still to this day, as many artists as I've been around and studios I've been to and things, I've never seen nobody do that. Okay. Some people prefer to go to the studio, write their shit. Some people prefer to have it beforehand. Mm-hmm. Some people, the other artist, she chopped her whole shit. She went like in the middle to the back to the front and then put her shit together. Him, he just went in there in straight silence. And it's just amazing to see how people work differently.
Yes. And how you can still come out with the greatness. Right. And everybody have their own way of how they make it work. So that's the beauty of it when you are in the studio, when you see the artist actually making the magic happen.
Right. Yes. And when he says that he is the best in the Bronx, would you say you're the best in the Bronx? Mm-hmm. Lyrically.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. When he does the freestyle,
I'm not even going to front because I tell everybody I'm an R&B girl. So as I'm listening to your stuff, not one time did I want to skip. Not one time did I want to fast forward. It was like, oh, all right, I'm done. Like, you definitely kept me listening to the whole song. I watched the whole video, like 2 or 3 of them.
Thank you.
The energy, like, it just, that vibe that you have, I love it. It gives me that 90s vibe, early 2000s.
Somebody picked it up.
Yes, so
somebody picked it
I
up.
definitely like it. Definitely. You definitely are on it.
Hayes said, what's up?
What's up, Hayes? Salute, my brother. You already know. Shout out my brother Hayes, even Trey. You already know. Yeah. You took, you're naming some stuff there that some people don't know about.
Okay, now have you, because it was Wolfpack.
And then the Savage Skulls.
Yeah, I don't think we're speaking about the same people.
It depends. Wolfpack is a humongous group.
I'm gonna throw a name. Yeah. No, they wasn't that big. They was like Bronx famous. Really famous. Derek Moon, Trent.
From the Hunts Point area of the Bronx?
Watson.
Oh, Watson. So they won the Watson side because you got to remember that Wolfpack stretched all the way from Hunts Point all the way to Watson.
Okay.
So I was by all the Wolfpack guys on the Hunts Point side because that's the side that I'm from. But I'm cool with the guys on Watson. I know all of them. Shout out to my brother Frank White, all the OGs from over there. I mean, I'm good with Watson, so I'm very good. I used to hang out on Evergreen and Manor, so I know over there very well.
Because I mentioned you to my brother, and he was very familiar with you. Like he's definitely heard of you. I think he's actually seen you before at a few events and stuff. So yeah, he was very familiar with you. Money Man and Thor and all that. And then I wound up, becoming my own independent person. It's still all love, but you learn the business and create your own. Mm-hmm. What encouraging words would you give another artist that's really trying to come out on the whole independent level?
The first thing I would tell them is make sure this is something that you really want to do. All right. Make sure this is something that you really want to do. Don't just have a bunch of yes men and people around you, because you have to have a budget. You need to realize that this is entertainment, and this is the highest form of entertainment and one of the hardest games to recollect the original money that you invest. So you have to make sure that you know how to, manipulate different algorithms, do different things. Make sure that you're a person that you're very tedious with your career, how I like to say. And get a ghostwriter, like my bro Hayes said on here. They can holler at me for that. If they need a ghost, that.
I'm about to have a ghostwriter because I'm going to the studio.
Oh, you heard it, right?
Wait. You can't even drop that on real quick stuff. We gotta go into that.
While we here, before she gets in, I just want to give a shout out. To my record label. So that's how it is.
I know that's right.
What's important of having when you have a management team, right? What are really important for people, because a lot of people, they'll go with one management and things fall out and things like it happens.
Of course. The one thing is basically making sure that you have an amazing rapport. And the reason why you have to have an amazing rapport is because, remember, when they're managing you, listen to it. It's just like managing a system. They're supposed to micromanage and put you in positions where you're making money, where basically, at the end of the day, you're sitting down on the drawing board and coming to conclusions on what benefits you as the actual artist. Because remember, the manager only makes his percentage on how hot you are, on sales that you do, on what you bring in. There's some managers I know that, don't want to invest into their artists, don't want to spend money. Then you have managers that want to spend money, but you got to look at it like this in life. You got to spend money to make money. You understand? And if you're afraid to take a shot or a chance on somebody you're managing, then why are you managing them? That means obviously you don't believe in them. And then the second thing that I try to explain to people is knowing how serious people take you and your business. The way that works is you start off on Instagram easily. You ask a person, they tell you to come out. You pop out for them the first time. Second time, you tell them, listen, I already came out for you once or twice. Now it's time for a form of compensation. If there's no form of compensation and they, basically don't try to gravitate towards what you're speaking, then you eliminate your presence to them. You have to. It's process of elimination, because that means they didn't take your business serious, but will ask you for a favor for you to come through to benefit their game.
Yes.
So you got to know that. You got a lot of yes men and you got a lot of people that are non-doers, and we're in a position where you have to be a doer. And music is changing in the form that it is right now. You have to really rap again.
Now, what about the showcases?
Showcases, now it depends. The way I look on showcases is the bonds that you have with the promoters and the people that are coordinating the event for the showcase. Not every showcase is meant for you to be there. You got certain showcases where it depends on where the level of the artist is. If the artist is an artist that doesn't practice and is not going, to rehearsal classes or basically rehearsing by themselves, it's a great form and way for you to project yourself to learn when you get to a big crowd when you're going to get paid. Because what happens is you get into big crowds, you get nervous, and sometimes the artists forget their own music. So how can you ask somebody to compensate you if you're not willing to entertain? Keep explaining to people. It's entertainment, people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, facts.
I seen
very well said. Very
Thank
well
you.
said. Yes.
So that's the one thing I look at there. And then there's a difference. You got to learn the difference of when a promoter is trying to turn you into a promoter and actually looking at you as an artist. A lot of times you see these people, they want to come, they're coming for the look. Oh, I want you to get the bottles, this, that. Everything is all good, but there was nothing interjected with your music. The spot that you went to wasn't a spot that was accredited by BMI or ASCAP, so that when your music is being played out in the open air, you're still being paid. Or if not, people don't know how to go on the website.
I have a question for that.
I'm going to show you. A lot of people don't know how to go onto the website and go and get themselves what's called a performance right actual check, okay, where even if the venue is not accredited, you can list the venue. You have a partnership with the owner of the venue and make sure your performance right organization contacts the person that coordinated the event.
That's it.
So the strip clubs, because I know you work with a lot of artists.
Of course, maybe I need promotions for the strip club.
But so you could get paid for having them play your music there.
Oh, well, the way that works is it doesn't really work that way. The way that it works is that you will have to be a host and you can have a single release, and they're counting the amount of bodies that you bring in, paying at the door, and how much liquor is purchased. Whether it's a $650 package, whether it's an $850 package, then you might get a kickback. You know what I mean? It depends. And you have to work a partnership with the person if they feel that you're worth that. It's almost like drawing a ticket at Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster is not going to go and give you, up front of, we're going to give this guy $10,000 and your drawback is only 300 ticket sales. You know what I mean? So everything has to always make sense. It's a very hard business, but it became easy for me because I was like in every party around everyone, and everybody's just like, I like you, you're like a tour guide.
They call him the king of the strip club.
It's top on all strip clubs.
Okay.
Yes, it's always been that. I was in Angels, I was there. I'm not gonna lie to you, I probably done
So
brought
you
your
know
cousin or your
about
sister.
sparkles from back in the day?
Of course.
Oh, you was like, okay.
Of course. You're talking that young man that, bring people to the wedge and all that. Shout out to the old Sin City days and all that, and team parties with Jay Walker and all that.
Wow.
Like,
I like
Perfection.
Perfection. Shout out to my brother Mickey Fax on the check and salute Big BX. Oh, Suze, come on. I remember when I was getting in there and they used to have people wear the wristband. I never had the wristband. Shout out my brother Raymond. Always getting drunk. Shout out my brother Buck Dollars. I see y'all in here. Big BX.
Big BX. Not the little one.
Not the little one.
Not the little one.
So,
Okay.
any more questions? That's what we're here for.
Yeah, we here for it.
How many questions? Getting to know you.
I was just about. I'm sorry to cut you off, Jay. I was just about to ask you, personal. What is, because people love to know everything about the artist, their favorite artist. So foods and where you like to hang out and what you like to do on your free time when you're not in the studio.
This is besides being in the strip club, you'll probably catch me usually in the studio. I'm a lab rat, you know what I mean? If I can lay in the studio and try to lay as much vocals as I can, I will. If away from doing music and saying in my personal time, I'll be real. I like to read a lot.
Okay.
So you'll catch me by myself reading the most craziest book or the weirdest or the dumbest thing that you think, but you think it's dumb, but it's not to me. Because I look at it as other material to process to give out.
Okay.
Oh, how the honeys look? Oh, you want to see how the honeys look? Hold on.
No,
my man Mickey Facts want to see how the honeys look. Shout out, Mickey.
Came straight from work.
There you go. And then you got Juju in the back. Juju in the back.
Juju's popping right now.
Shout out to my brother. Shout out DJ Ace New York. I appreciate everybody logging in.
I have a big thing. That, so I'm official. Well, I don't even know if I should even say this shit.
No, you already started. It's too late.
So I'm officially going to be a part of Desert Storm Radio tomorrow.
Okay, so that's lit. Okay, my brother Mickey Facts is saying, "Hey, ladies, look."
Yeah, let me tell you.
Hey.
Hey, this lady right here that is sitting next to me.
They shouting out Juju. Said Juju on the beat.
Juju in the building. This lady right here, yo. When I tell you a go-getter, a boss. She's not a worker. She is a boss, yo. Everything that this woman touches turns to freaking gold. Everything that she says she wants to do, it gets done. I really gotta let y'all know, like, Jamie is the truth. If y'all really want to deal with her, work with her on any kind of level, make sure y'all know what y'all have and what y'all want, because she plays no games.
And know you gotta go through me, you heard?
Yes.
You heard?
Got a manager
Yes. Fact, you heard?
Well, congratulations.
I heard that was big news, and yes, you will see me on Desert Storm Radio with her. Shout out to Nova Star. Shout out to
I'll be here too.
DJ Hot Rod and all that. Don DeMarco. Those are all my guys right there. Hi, Francis. I see you on there. God bless, baby. Shout out DJ Hercules. Oh man, we got some people on here. Shout out my brother DJ Hercules and CL Smooth. For all y'all that don't know hip hop, shout out DJ Hercules and CL Smooth. That is CL Smooth DJ and my brother. Shout out.
Yeah, and make sure y'all check out AKA Promotions 21 on IG. You know, follow, watch videos. Definitely become part of the team.
And the family. Let's go.
Yes.
Come face the reality.
So, getting a little bit more personal, right? Okay. How was your upbringing as a child?
Woo! I'm glad you asked that question right there. My joint was rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. Coming up, wow, when I was like 15, 16 years old, I ain't gonna lie to you. Either you had to be part of something concrete or solid, or the OGs had to have love for you. I come from a neighborhood where if they don't like you, you're not gonna make it past 30. I'm just being 100. No disrespect to anybody. You have to check it yourself. 163rd Street in Simpson between Fox and all that. Yes, around the corner from the Jew Man, it was live. People was coming to rob your moms. They was doing all kind of different stuff at this time and age. What it was with me that came with me in the upbringing was that I always stuck to the music. So you would see me, even as a kid, 10, 11 years old, going to other people's block, that's right, with the boombox, you heard? And going to battle your man that you thought was the hottest and be like, what's up? I got 500 right now. And all my people, and we were recording. And then they would start telling me, oh shit, like at this time, that's just as good as you from another side of the block. So they would want you to come and battle. And at this time, it wasn't about beating each other up over a rap. You know what I mean? You actually had the DJ coming out. Shout out to DJ Big Lou. You know what I mean? People that don't know him, see him on SM Radio.
Shout out.
You know what I mean? Even on Sirius XM, you know, he would come out with the turntables and be like, yo, what you got? You know what I'm saying?
The Bronx is notorious for that.
Correct. You understand?
You know what I mean?
Shout out my brother New Jukes. I see him on the check-in.
Yeah, the Bronx is big for that.
The Bronx is big for that.
I gotta interject for just 1 second because Brooklyn.
Brooklyn is good for that.
Going to say that Brooklyn holds it down when you come to that, because back in the day, back in the 80s, early 90s, if you walk through any hood in Brooklyn, trust me, you've seen DJ equipment. You've seen a bunch of people just hanging out, chilling, on some just regular type stuff, and yeah, there was money being made every day. Trust that.
Correct. when you start looking, it's good you brought that up, because when you start looking, you know, shout out to my brother Tony Crush. You know what I mean, like one of the first original ever MCs to first bring Black and Hispanic people together. He used to tell me in the 80s, right, when he used to go to battle guys, he used to tell me, that guy's Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? Don't stick your black face over here and all that. And when I was looking at him, I'm like, wow, that's what they used to tell you back in those days. He was like, bro, they were so racist. People didn't even believe in each other. People would be mad at you. People used to go around and tell different things.
Let me tell you something. Not to cut you off. The Spanish Harlem, right? You got the black side and you got the Spanish side, the east side and the west side. When you was younger, you couldn't go on the west side. You know what I mean? Like, you really couldn't cross territories. But it's so crazy how Uptown is so mixed with Puerto Rican and black people. Like that's really where the majority of Puerto Rican people and black people are. It's in the Bronx and in Harlem.
Mega dope. See,
like I got more gentrified now, but back in the days, that's and I hate to say it like this, but the Bronx has the highest poverty level because black and Puerto Rican people, brown people live there. There's mad shelters there, there's mad projects there than any other borough. And you're putting people with low incomes who probably have mad mental issues, daddy issues, mommy issues, mad poverty, and that's where the robbing and the all the aggression comes out from. Really,
not enough resources,
right? Yes. And I think they need to do better by the Bronx.
She's saying it.
We all make jokes about the dirty Bronx, this Bronx, but the Bronx really needs help. My family lives in the fucking Bronx.
Don't forget, created hip hop. You heard we started this.
You gotta make it clear too. The Bronx opened the door for a lot of this shit.
Absolutely, yes.
We the creators, so we created hip hop. It's honest truth.
You remember
Shout out to
that
Coke LaRock, the founder MC of hip hop.
That Nas show that he had on the Get Down on Netflix?
Yeah.
That shit was dope.
Yes.
Pioneers.
Shooting
names over there, y'all. I don't know.
Yeah.
I met Coke LaRock too.
Of course you did. You know, when you got a partner in crime like me and she's doing a radio show or a podcast, and I have the legend with me, it's only right.
Or a red carpet event.
I gotta make sure that I put, the person that started this on show.
Yes.
She didn't even have to ask me. You see what I'm saying? Big difference. When you see that? Y'all hear how I'm saying that? You want somebody to win, you naturally put it up there. I didn't ask for a cash app or a fee or, I might have took that piece with the oxtail.
Next time.
That might have been good. You know
I was trying to fade from that.
No.
You brought it back there.
No.
I see what you did.
I'm just saying that piece with the oxtail might have been a good broth. Maybe a home cooked meal. I ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, curry oxtail and sweet chili oxtail.
I want to give a shout out to I Am Awakening. Love you, mama, for all your support. You already know. Make sure all of y'all follow her.
She whooped my ass in it.
Yo, I gotta definitely give a quick shout out to I Am Loving Light. Where are you, girl? Because I know you watching. You might be on
my live too.
Okay, so yeah, I know you out there, yo. You already know, 1,000,000 kisses, 1,000,000 hugs. You are the truth, yo.
There you go.
This lady right here, if y'all ever get a chance, if y'all got good energy and good intentions, because I'm not going to have people that is on some negative stuff go to my peoples, because no, you can't do that.
Yeah, of course.
So if you want some positivity and some networking and some real positive stuff, definitely hit her up. Because she is the truth for real. But you already know how I'm rocking with you.
She's supposed to be like.
So you already know. Just about every show.
I'll find yours after.
Yeah. Yes.
But she don't have a show. She's just a regular person.
That she can just get regular love all the time. You heard? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, okay, I got my brother DJ Cashville's giving y'all love all the way from.
Wow.
There you go. He's like in a lady. He said, love y'all energy.
Yes.
There you go. He's all the way in North Carolina, so I understand. You already know. You're in the sticks, bro.
Shout out to North Carolina.
Shout out to the Carolinas.
You already know.
We probably got people from the Carolinas.
I know they don't normally do it, but we gotta give my bro some love.
Yeah. Oh yes, definitely.
Bless, appreciate it.
Yes.
Gotta give him some love.
Appreciate it.
We need to give the oxtail pizza some love.
Of course. I'm laughing. They writing Juju on the beat over here. So
Juju on the beat.
Like Juju, you know what I mean?
Juju.
That sounds like so. So yeah, you already know that we can't even end this without my boy doing a little freestyle for y'all real quick. So
that's fine.
We always stay ready.
I already know. So yeah, we about to do that real quick.
Just make sure you breathe. Sometimes you just go, and I be like,
you see when you have family with you. You see what happened when you have family. He said that before y'all got here. On God.
He said that before y'all got here.
Wow. Yes. Go ahead. So these next couple minutes, we're gonna give it over to the top.
You want it acapella? You want it to a beat? How you want it? This is your show, so we're gonna cater to you.
Actually, I want it acapella.
Okay. She wants acapella, right? All right. So I'm gonna start off. I got y'all
music.
Hold on. You see how I want to start over.
Let's see.
I said, this is something that they could face an animality. That's why I'm here on the radio show to face the reality. My mentality have everybody looking at everything that I want now, but I'm cooking at the same thing that I want and I'm booking at. I'm strapping it up. I'm in the back of the caddy and I'm wrapping it up. I'm backing you up just in case you think that you could run. Because I'm from the South Bronx where they loaded and unloaded from the clip of my gun. I'm resurrected. You tested, but I'm just like Pun because you could find me. I'm grimy, but I'm high like the sun. I mean, I radiate everything because I've been waiting. Watching for these guys taking long with their balls like playing on PlayStation. I'm on every track like Simpson, damn in the train station. They've been waiting for the stimulation for me to come cook at. They just worry how many guns this crook has. But me, I'm strapped just like a book bag. You shook ass. Kind of remind me of them dudes from Queens. Because everybody want problems, say seeing the beam. I mean, it get tricky like Ricky if you're coming against me. But I'm spending 50 in the club if you're running up with me. I mean, I'm tipsy and I'm loading the pump. I had your girl by the bar and she probably end up drunk. That's only once because she love how I do my thing. I swing around like a boomerang and shine with my Cuban link.
And he loves girls from Queens.
Mic drop, mic drop, mic drop. That's what's up.
Yo, keys to the streets that you fire.
Shout out to my brother Key to the Streets. You know, I love you to death, my brother. Shout out to the whole movement. I appreciate y'all. I love you. You know, we got to rock that juice bar again.
Juice bar?
Yeah, you know, we rock the juice bar. Now, you know, I know they don't normally do this, but, you know, we're going to drop them something exclusive, you know, and I'm going to put it on your show because it deserves it, you know. In the next few weeks, I'm letting y'all know y'all be able to see a new video coming out. It'll be me featuring Coke LaRock. All right, the father MC of hip hop. This is going to be an exclusive. When I say exclusive, real tribute to hip hop, you're going to see a lot of the pioneers. Shout out to Grandmaster Cass, Grand Wizard Theodore. Shout out to Lucky Bling, Nana Hip Hop Boulevard. My brother Infamous Amadeus. I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna see a lot. Lil Kango. Like you just gonna see a lot of people that you'll be expecting like, wow, he's very young. I'm wondering how he got all these pioneers in here, and that's because it goes to show you I follow the culture.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That shows a lot about your work ethic too.
Correct.
Correct. So
Much
congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Those are great accomplishments, and I'm here for it.
Whatever
you want to share, I'm definitely here for it. I appreciate you. Hold on. Yeah, blow it up, because it be real empty. So yeah, blow it up.
Now, is there anything you want to ask before we end the segment? I know normally artists don't ask, but I'm an open book to you, family. So.
Oh, now kids, wife. No kids.
I don't have no kids yet. I have a missus, but right now at the end, we're not thinking about children right now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. It's hard when you're the music artist and the brains behind the operation and running the marketing. So children, not saying that I don't love them because I love kids. This is why you see me do so many things for the children. But when you have one on your own, you'll see Lazarus be a little bit different. I'll be a little slowed down. I'll probably be like one of them guys from Nigeria with my son on my back. You heard? I'll probably kicking raps. You heard? They'd be like, yo, he really with his little man. That's because I ain't got none. And I think, when you have your first, you just get real clean.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm just being honest. Guys can come on here and be street and all. It's like, bro, stop it. If you have your first, you're going to be at least a little clingy. You're going to be a little protective. So I guess I haven't been, like dwelling in that mind state. I've been dwelling on basically on what I could do. And I think, I don't know, maybe the next 2-3 years, you know what I mean? First is the house, moving out of New York City, you know what I mean? Even though I love the Bronx, I will always have a place here and a place in Brooklyn because of my family. But, now my next thing is I'm looking for that peace and tranquility where I can just get up and create.
Yes, I know that's right.
So...
Let them know, because I know a lot of people is probably hyped. They don't want to know where you're going to be performing at next, what you're going to be doing. So let them know where your next show is going to be at, your performance.
Got you. Basically, you can follow me at LazaruTopDon. That's LAZARRSTHE. No Ebonics, but rest in peace, Big L, TOPDON. You can find me on Instagram everywhere. Now go to my website, www.topdonempire.com. Log on, join the nation, look at our sneakers. Write to me. I actually respond to those. It's not a robot.
Yeah,
it's actually me.
It's real.
Your emails actually come to me, to my promotions and all that. And if I see everything coming on and you're coming the right way, I will reach out to you. If it's for features or whatever it is, you could contact me directly or hit my manager, Universal Queen and Management. Away from all the shows that you see doing now, my next show is December 9th. Shout out to Harlem Role Model. I just finished winning an award with him and Nimrod while we were there. Thank you so much. Yeah, Federal. Okay. The reason why was because my video was the best video for 2022, featuring me and Dice. You know what I mean? So I'm proud for that.
Yeah, go check out that video too.
Check out that video. Away from that, we're putting on something for the community in Harlem. Like I tell you, it's all about giving back to the community and the people and the children. And anybody that I see that's a friend to me that I can uplift in their business, I'm on there. Want to shout out to Julie, First Down Bookings. I'll be performing at the first 50th of Hip Hop with her in the Art of Rap. That's ran by Ice-T. I mean, I'm just on everything. I'm not going to lie. On the 16th, I'll be performing with my brother Coles, the designer, for those that don't know, and Leia Sands, some of the greatest, when I tell you, in the world, graffiti and hip-hop artists ever. They are. They just finished coming from Florida right now, doing the Art Basel with Noriega. All of that, I'll be performing for them on the 16th. And then after that, on the 20th, I'll be on Optimum. I'll be getting, interviewed on Optimum by my brother Blue Diaz. And
what's Optimum?
It's basically his show is called the Blue Vision Show, and it's on Optimum TV.
Oh,
so I'll be. It's actually on cable on the Optimum channel and network.
Oh, that's the people I work for.
All right, so we'll actually be on their show.
That's something like Optimum.
Then after that, after the Optimum, I'll be on. Shout out to Off the Freestyle. I'll be there December 21st, and we are coming to rock their socks. So I'm going 5 minutes straight.
No, that's right.
So that's pretty much it, So
what day you doing Off the Grid?
That's on the 21st. He told me December 21st.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's a day of mine event.
That's fine. I'll be at your event after. I'll pay the flight, then I'll be at your event after.
Jackson, since we have a Real Raw Radio podcast, I say it 5 times fast if you need me to. Real Raw Radio podcast. Make sure y'all get on it. But I'm gonna let her talk her stuff right now because she got major things going on. So y'all need to tune in with that.
I'm booked all the way to March.
That's what I'm talking
So
about.
let me just say that I'm booked to March.
Yes.
It's a blessing, considering I had like a big shift in the whole entire podcast where 70-something episodes got taken down. And I think I'm back up to like maybe 13, 14 episodes up now. Maybe 15.
That's all right.
So, and I have some really great people that just not to say better, because I'm still having the same people come back little by little, but I've been meeting so many different people and they've been reaching out like crazy. And sometimes I feel like I can't even keep up with my DM because it's just like, oh my God, what day did I say? What day did I say? And mind you, I'm filming 3 times a week right now. 3 times a week I'm filming and I'm booked all the way to March.
Look at that. That's what you call needing a plan.
And now I'm going to be a part of Desert Storm Radio.
Clap it up.
Congratulations. It's going to be on Thursdays around 8 o'clock p.m. Right. Once everything is finalized tomorrow, I will definitely update my bio and put it out there. I do have the toy drive, the 2nd annual toy drive, which is going to be so much bigger than the last year, but last year was just super duper amazing, right? It was just a great turnout. And I have a question.
Yes, of course. Actually, I got some news to share with them.
I know I've been working my butt off and stuff. Oh, and I am going to be picky with the shows that I go to now. I don't have to go to every event. I don't have to do every single thing.
I heard it right, wasn't me?
I am going to be more choosy because I would prefer to be around people that really genuinely want to have a relationship with me and support Real World Radio Podcast. Yes. Because this industry and this business can be real.
Gotta know that. Man, the King just talked that.
Crazy. Yeah. What's up, gang? But I'd rather be around people that I know are genuine with me instead of just maybe having another agenda and stuff like that. Because for me, that put me into, I do suffer from depression still and anxiety. So I just don't want to get into a hole. I don't want to get into a hole again. So
yeah, she's here to be a hip hop therapist. That's what that means.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll be a little bit more choosy, but I'm still working my butt off.
Absolutely.
That's right.
And shout out to Agent General for really looking out for me the way that he has, because he's opened up a lot of different doors for me and everything like that. So promoters. Because I know you work with a lot of promoters, right? Which promoters do you like working with, and which ones do you kind of like steer from?
This is the best way to answer that. I steer clear from those that I don't see my value. So that means I don't be biased. I don't just pick and choose. I go based upon the work ethic. If I've done 2 bookings with you already for free, and you can't offer me one for free, there's no point in me talking to you at all.
Talk your shit.
Facts.
Remember that you are extending yourself, my partner in crime, okay, to be nice, not only as a host, to be a radio analyst, a person that is a celebrity, and your kindness, and you're offering it to other people that want to use your platform. So how does that work? Please, you explain that to me. How do I walk into the bar, right?
Good question.
And there's no chasers, but I want to get everybody a drink and a shot. Is the bar trying to make money, or they're just trying to get rid of what they have? Works the same way.
Talk your shit. That was a good one, kid.
Oh, you
That was a question.
That was a question.
That was a question.
No, I thought he was making a statement like.
Nah, that was a
Because
question.
I'm like, damn, that shit is
I
good.
want to hit him a flop.
It's a statement and it's a question.
Okay, so now ask me the question again. I'm
The
sorry.
question is,
I wasn't ready.
how many times? I should say it better for you. How many times are you going to extend yourself until someone extends back for your value in the form of currency?
That is a good question because I overextend myself without getting anything.
We don't need extending poles anymore.
Right. And I have a bad habit of doing that. And that's why I have to take back because even for me overextending myself, I still got I'm gonna say I got shitted on mad times. Even from the closest people that I thought was my friends and everything, thinking I'm doing the right thing and trying to do the right thing. In my power, I'm doing everything I see fit.
Remember that sometimes messages come to you and we overlook them.
Yeah.
A few messages came to you that you overlooked and you didn't realize it because your heart was in place worrying about helping. You're supposed to be friends.
Right. And you pointed that out to me in conversation and I still vouch for that person.
Of course.
And you like, are you sure you trust? I'm like, yeah, no, He's like, P and I say, I only fuck with you. And I'm just like, oh, I feel bad. You know what I mean? Because you're not the only one that told me that.
Because you have to pick up both the energies and vibrations and what people are trying to do. I'm a very cosmic person.
We're in the same religion.
Yes.
We both children